The phrase is deliberately vague, diplomatic code for hesitation, yet the symbolism is undeniable. For the first time, Russia is publicly entertaining a discussion that would have been unthinkable even a year ago. Outside, as night falls over Moscow, the motorcade pulls away from the Kremlin. Al-Shareh remains expressionless as journalists shout questions through the winter air. Did President Putin agree to extradite Assad? One asks. He doesn't answer, but his silence carries weight. Later, in a brief statement to the press, his spokesman says only, "We believe the conversation was frank and necessary. Syria is ready to turn the page. Analysts across the region are now parsing every word of that statement." Does turn the page mean justice or pragmatism? For many Syrians, it must mean both. The interim government faces enormous challenges, rebuilding cities reduced to rubble, resettling millions of refugees, and restoring institutions hollowed out by years of war. But none of these tasks can succeed, they argue, without addressing the question of accountability. At the United Nations in New York, diplomats are already preparing for the next round of Security Council debates on Syria. France and the United Kingdom are expected to press for renewed investigations into war crimes, while Russia may propose a framework for national reconciliation that avoids international prosecution. The tension between justice and geopolitics is once again on full display. As the news of the Moscow meeting spreads, reactions pour in from across the Arab world. In Cairo, the Arab League cautiously welcomes Syria's efforts toward national reconstruction. In Riyadh, officials stress the importance of inclusive dialogue. And in Beirut, the mood is more skeptical. "We've seen this theatre before," says one Lebanese analyst. "What matters is not the handshake, but the follow-through." For Russia, this encounter also carries global resonance. After years of Western isolation, Putin is repositioning Moscow as a power capable of mediating, not just intervening, in Middle Eastern affairs. Yet his motives remain layered. The Kremlin's long-term military access to the Mediterranean, its energy stakes in Syrian oil fields, and its leverage in any future reconstruction contracts. Still, the images from the meeting, the handshake, the solemn expressions, the gilded backdrop, tell their own story. Two men, two countries bound by history and conflict, confronting the ghosts of a war that redefined the Middle East. As the Kremlin lights dim, commentators on Russian state television frame the visit as proof of Moscow's enduring diplomatic relevance.